Alright, greetings and salutations. Welcome to Pathfinder Kingmaker Island Liquidor. Alright, so I tested the game out this afternoon, or a little bit previously, like half an hour ago. Sure this game would run. Because last time we had a crash? And I loaded this game up. And then I think I spent like 5-10 minutes trying to process the game, and then it just didn't want to work, and then what else happened? Oh,
In due time.
I know there's nothing out here because when I was trying this earlier, I had done a little bit of looking.
This requires your attention.
Oh, okay.
I'm there.
I wasn't really expecting to find anything, you know.
I do what I must.
I didn't find anything the first time. Can't go
I'm
down
off.
there. Alright. The low grounds along the hills, some Numerian barbarians to set up camp. Obviously recently set up as a place of rest. It was thoroughly constructed along the state palisade. Numerians had reinforced their camp with a deep moat, spotting the body of some unlucky thief at the bottom seemed to make a good call. Guarding the entrance was our old acquaintance Snowbur, a man who greeted us. The man whose group we met in the hills previously. While his greeting was not too friendly, he did invite us to enter and led us to meet his leader. We're led to a man named Dugoth. It's kettle with gorgeous mane. So I assume this. One charcoal black, now salt and pepper, as well as a bronze skin hardened by the sun. And when time to that point where it looks almost like oak bark. Time to the point. Oh, I'm just reading that thing again. Speaking of certain two, I just dined with the Tiger Lords, the name of their tribe. And then night camp, any business we might have the tribe, he said he could discuss in the morning. Oh. Yep, not that book. What's this book? Yeah, okay. Proving community, reset to invitation, seated in the bonfire with goblets. Guess goblets will rise skill. What? Do as I do, as Mary's whispered. Really care about tradition. Up air filled with goblets wine, grace cup and started feast. The Baron followed Mary. She's surprised. Our barbarians filled her wine on the ground, the Baron followed her example. But I thought they would be enraged, but they all followed suit. Apparently it was tradition offering the first cup to the spirits. Only after up air filled the goblets did Mary start to drink, so did we. Of course, this was meat. While hunting, they had killed a deer and two wild boars. Now roasting, tribe's guests offer the best pieces of fearsome battle. But frankly, tore apart with knives, bare hands, teeth, attacking the sorcerer rather than eating venison. One camp headed didn't join the dinner. One looked great. I thought she was quiet and still, and at first I didn't realize she was living being in the Baron. We would ask. The half priestess, house wizard. Big table. None of them held any warm feelings towards these sisters. At the time, their parents singing filled one married and expressed ballad. Brother and sister defeated a huge metal spider. There's a stupid werewolf, singing all together to clear each one of them knew one by heart. After rhythm, built to guess. We decided best choice would be to tell Alright, Mary. Our tale of heroic deeds was spirits look for the eagerly chimed in each day for the laugh, clapped. What's the smell? Okay. Came to an end. Bonfire turned to ashes. We're gonna be tired.
I beg you, I haven't seen my sisters for several days. I'm afraid they may be in trouble.
This whole land is nothing but trouble. You want me to risk my life and the lives of my people to do your dirty work? Go ahead, ask Armagh to give the order. Oh, but Armagh stayed back in Numeria, which means I am the one making the decisions here.
But what about my sisters? Something terrible could happen to them.
You sisters insisted on this expedition. So it's your price to pay. With your blood, not ours. Something terrible could happen, you say? It is too late for that. We already lost good men on this pointless journey to nowhere. Whatever Armagh needs, it's not here, and it wasn't here from the start. But you didn't come here for him, did you? You came for your own reasons. You want some magic toy that once belonged to the ancient Cyclops. Well, I'm not leading my men to their deaths for that.
To Goth.
This conversation is over. You want help? Why not ask our guests to help you? If you can afford their rates, that is. As for me, my single remaining goal is to get my people home alive, and well, and as soon as possible.
I wasn't expecting that to be voiced, for sure. Good morning. Well, let's get down to business, shall we? Introductions aren't necessary. I know who you are. Let's discuss.
How do you think? We keep an eye on everything that happens in the region. It's smart to know our potential employers and our potential enemies. Varnold, huh? Isn't that the village Maegor Varn got from the Ristovik Sword Lords? I know Varn. He's not the best fighter, but not the worst. As for what happened there, I wouldn't know. I'm afraid we can't. At least not yet. I'd be happy to take a new job, but our chieftain's orders were strict. Search the location and come back with a report. But if you could help us here, say, by finding whatever these witch sisters are looking for, or maybe just making them disappear forever. Mark my word, Baron. The Tiger Lords never forget those who helped them. Wish I knew who these witches are and where they came from. Our chieftain, the great Armagh, spirits bless him, trusts them as if they were holy oracles. He sent us with them to these dead hills, and none but the sisters and the chieftain himself know why. Who am I to confront the chieftain? So now we wander these lands, chasing the unknown. I wish I knew. The sisters are looking for something, but they won't tell anyone what it is. I guess it's some antique that used to belong to the Cyclops. Some magic trinket or something. As for me, the only thing I'm looking for is a good reason to quit this nonsense and return to Numeria as soon as possible.
Is this how you serve your liege?
Don't confuse our chieftains with your kings, knight. It's the chieftain who swears an oath to the tribe, not the other way around. Liege. I was one of the tribe's elders when he was in his first teeth.
Okay. I ask next. Only one. Did you manage?
None of your business, actually. But just to reassure you, we weren't sneaking into your lands without permission, I'll answer. It was magic. The sisters opened some strange tunnel, and we used it to get here from Numeria. Gorham witnessed my words. I'm no coward, but I'd rather march for a month through all the river kingdoms than use that damned tunnel again. It was strange, wrong, just like those witches themselves. If we did, do you think we'd still be here now? The only thing to be found in these hills is one's own death. A group of my men entered a cave that turned out to be a spriggan den. They barely survived the encounter. Also, we found the ruins of some old tower, ancient as the world itself, and useless as this expedition. There is nothing to be found here, except, like I said, for one's own death. Ask away, why not? I don't promise I'll answer, though. I'm Dugath, son of Gordir and Harith Three Fingers from the Tiger Lord's tribe. My entire life, I've served Gorham, first on the battlefield, sword in my hand, and later with prayer as well. I've fought in battles all across the river kingdoms, in Yoberia, Guld, Ustalev. My price is high, my hand is steady, and my sword is deadly. Our Lord in Iron doesn't like empty talk. He's the god of those who act instead of chatter. His palm blesses every sword ever crafted, and wherever at least two men meet in battle, he is there with them. Even orcs worship the god of battle, and not only that, they imagine he's an orc too. It's all nonsense, of course, but there may be a grain of truth to it. For anyone can aspire to be like him, a human, an orc, and even an elf. Anyone who grips his iron to make his enemy bleed.
Well said, old man. Truly well said. Blood for Gorham!
Harim.
There are many tribes in Numeria. Each does its best to survive. The Black Horses sell adamantine. The Blood Pikes rob caravans, and their white scars lick the boots of the Technic League. As for us, the Tiger Lords, we are mercenaries, and the best ones in this part of Avestan. Remember this, Baron. If you keep your throne long enough, we'll meet again, sooner or later, fighting side by side, or otherwise. Who knows? He's a strong fighter, brave one. He says he's Armagh, an incarnation of a hero from the old times. Just don't ask if I believe it. Armagh is smart. He knows how to do business. If he'd only pay less attention to what those witches whisper, he'd be a perfect chieftain. Eons ago, stars rained down on Numeria. Pieces of metal, both dead and living ones, fell from the sky. Since then, metal monsters roam those lands, and the grounds hold a wealth of adamantine, among other valuable things. Weaklings don't survive there. As for us, Numerian Kelids, we grew up on that land. We drank its poisoned waters and breathed its toxic air. Metals from the depths infused our bones and muscles. No one can beat us. If there were anyone capable of bringing us down, it would be ourselves.
That's a lot of stuff.
Not that much. Long ago, these lands were part of their empire. They were a great people back then, used unbelievable magic, and possessed treasures beyond count. Ages passed, and their empire crumbled into dust. Cyclops became wild and forgot all about what they once used to be. But the ruins... Yes, the ruins remember everything. You're welcome.
Okay. I like this guy.
I'm there.
I found something interesting.
In due time.
Okay.
Follow
Sounds
if
too
you
bad.
dare.
Olga. Got a merchant here. Doug.
I'm there. That was easy. I do what I must.
Oh, there's Defay's sister. Alright, let's talk to Doug. Okay. What's this? I'm gonna keep this, sell these tongue. Okay.
I'm off.
Alright. Quick save.
You, our guest. The Baron, am I right? I'm sorry you witnessed that unpleasant scene. If I may ask, what is your name? So be it. Everyone has their secrets, Baron. I am one of those who call themselves the Defaced Sisters. We've rejected our names and our faces in service to benevolent spirits. I'm sorry that I cannot reveal our true destiny to you yet, but believe me when I say our mission is extremely important. Not just for us, not just for the tribe, but for the entire world.
So honorable. Do these benevolent spirits have names?
Do not burden yourself with idle questions, cleric. Know that all the truths you are seeking for will find you, but only when you are ready for them. These are enigmatic lands. Stars rain from the sky. Soil bleeds fire and gives birth to metal instead of grass. These are lands of mysteries and nightmares. But they're destined to become the salvation of us all, for that is where great Armag lived, died, and rose again, and he will bring redemption for us all. He's a man of great destiny. The gods themselves tried to lay him low, but he came back, defied death itself, as was foretold, for that was his fate. He's destined to save many, many lives, but at a terrible cost to himself. I would never wish a fate like that on you, Baron. I would never wish a fate like that on anyone. It is not yet time to answer this question. We are searching for ancient ruins, the remains of structures built by the previous holders of these strange lands. That is all I can tell you, for now. I understand that you want to know more, but have no doubt, you will in time. Don't be wary of riddles. Those wise enough to solve them eventually learn much more than those who always seek straight answers. My sisters, they each went out on their own quests and never returned. Not one of the three. I can understand Dukath. He doesn't trust us. But by refusing to help my sisters and me, he puts himself, his people, countless innocent souls in grave danger. If only I could soften his impertinent heart.
How is this possible? Doesn't this army know any kind of order or discipline? How do they manage to even fight in such chaos?
Do you have a map? I can provide you some direction. One of my sisters went to the sepulchre of forgotten heroes. Another went looking for the Forsaken Mound. And the third was going to visit the ruins of the City of the Hollow Eyes. I won't lie, these places are all very dangerous. But searching for lost truth always involves danger. With the most valuable treasure of all, truth. Wise ones know many routes that are closed to the uninitiated. Will you be able to detect them? Will you dare to walk along them? Who knows? Dark things tend to happen in that land. I can only guess to the fate of Varnhold. My 3 sisters know more. Help me find them, and you'll get your answers. If the spirits are kind, it will happen before it's too late. If in your travels you meet my sisters, please help them, and I will help you in return. Remember this word, Gahab. That is what the previous inhabitants of these lands, the Cyclopses, called darkness they so worshipped. If a door shut and lockless bars your path, this word might be your key. May kind spirits guide you in your travels.
Okay.
In due time.
Hope we did find something down there.
I'm there.
What the heck is this? A quarterstaff. Oh, I have a quarterstaff. That's yours. 100%. Okay. Okay, so they want us to go to Forgotten Hills, see these eyes. And the Forsaken Mound. I don't want to do that too. The Hollowed Eyes is closer. My instructions say go to the Forsaken Mound. Also, my instructions say
Their life ends here! follow if you dare.
Well, I wasn't expecting to find these guys, but... The tomb was built within hollowed rocks by ancient Cyclops. Safe. Hidden in casual searches, a path to a concealed village. More like we've passed it, not expect where it's covered. Huge slabs that seem to merge from the cinema. Bitty. Move smoothly and almost silently. Blah. Would be trapped inside. We propped the door open with a large stone. True smart decision. Stone kept it in place. Built by creatures larger than humans. Blah blah blah. Let's move ahead. It's the middle of the barrier to its lid, lying on the floor inside. The woman wrapped in her great cloak, she's breathing and didn't cause her death. Robbery. That was magical simple death. Open the single-use trap. Oh, okay.
Adventures can wait.
A 6. Rest.
Even the gods will disappear sooner or later. What about us? Oblivion even makes gods equal to mortals.
Sarenrae does not fear non-existence, nor am I afraid of death, inevitable as it is. Mortals imitate the gods in many ways. That's the point of faith.
You're ruining my grilled eel.
To victory!
Elder Earth Elemental.
Won't kill me!
Lost. The end draws near.
I do what I must.
Okay.
Grotus awaits us.
I'm listening.
I'll probably be a level 3.
Patricium Turinos.
Steel level 1. Okay. Like, I don't remember this map at all.
I'm there. In due time.
Okay. Making sure there's nothing there that we needed to know. Approach. Who might you be, sir?
I'm off.
Ah, it's the skeletal salesman again. Comma. Oh, he uses cookies. Let's pick up that, I guess. It's 38. Okay. Yeah. So that. That and that. Yep. Okay.
I'm there.
I don't know if we're gonna see him to get more stuff, because that's something we just. I'll do simply because I want that to be available. Man, this is going pretty smoothly now.
I do what I must.
What's going on here?
No strike wasted.
I'll switch you to that.
Follow if you dare.
This requires your attention.
A trivial task.
Okay.
In due time. Interesting. There's something here. Ha! A trivial task. Ugh, what a failure. That was easy. I'm there.
Something a little bit north of us.
I'm off.
Oh, I didn't hit this guy. Alright, Hilla, you have a name? Who are you? Tooth grinder. Fighting things. Sorry. Mated with us, so that's just me. I don't want. What are you doing? Deal. Okay. Oh, I just noticed there's a river around here. You need to basically go like that, I guess.
I'm there. In due time.
I was actually expecting it to end. Loot him.
Follow if you
Tended.
dare.
Let's go. Let's continue going to the edge here. Very exit. Okay.
We will prevail!
A trivial task.
That's an interesting tent.
I found something interesting.
Ha! A trivial task.
Okay.
I do what I must. I'm off.
Blood for Gorum!
Bandit.
My gift.
Okay.
In due time. I'm there.
We can cross here.
Follow if you dare.
Okay, we want to come around.
This requires your attention.
Yeah, this has been a good
I
looting
do
day.
what I must.
To arms!
Let's bandit.
I'm there.
Are we overburdened? Or just when it's slowed? Okay.
In due time.
Come around. Alright.
To victory!
Oh, more bandits. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
How may I
Was
help?
lost in thought.
Confide in me.
Alright, should be good enough.
I'm off. I'm there.
Yeah, doing good, doing good.
I do what I must.
Cyclopses.
We will prevail!
And these guys.
Follow if you dare. In due time.
Okay. Looks like this is the next spot we go to.
I'm there. Ah, test of my abilities.
A bunch of Cyclops. Freeze.
Just said exposed.
What's this?
Adventures can wait.
Depend on me.
I'm off.
Definitely getting up there.
I do what I must.
Wait. Like, we must be reaching the end of this one.
I'm there.
I shall end this suffering.
Or bandits.
Survive. I always survive.
And one more. Give her a level 4 this time. Alright, how much longer? Still 30 more seconds.
In due time.
10 seconds. Alright, this looks like the main thing to enter.
Follow if you dare.
I'll have a look at the magic items in a bit. Tap.
Could this happen?
Training pays off.
Okay.
Something bothering you?
One more.
I'm there.
I mean, in general, we probably should leave them alone.
To arms!
And your end!
This won't kill me.
Saren Ray, be generous to them, for I am not.
I'm hungry. When we stop.
Okay.
That was easy. I do what I must.
My search was
A
not in
trivial
vain.
task.
Okay.
Share your troubles.
Patricium Turinos. Patricium Turinos. Patricium Turinos.
Alright, we're fine. I don't know how we spotted this guy. Bunch of dead people. And undead.
No, right.
My path and an end.
I'm off.
Okay. Definitely approaching too heavy.
In due time.
That's a trap.
I'm there.
Okay, we are officially overburdened now.
There's something here. Ha! A trivial task. Follow if you dare.
Okay. One more treasure over here.
That was easy. A trivial task. I do what I must.
Okay, looks like we fully explored this. Alright. Okay. Might have to sleep before we leave.
I'm hungry. When we stop.
Who are you?
I'm one of the defaced sisters, a humble servant of benevolent spirits. No words can express my gratitude for saving me. Once, Cyclopses used to own these lands, but their race was doomed to extinction. Their fortresses and palaces crumbled into dust, and only tombs remain. Same as you, searching for the truth. My fate brought me here and opened the door before me. I didn't know it would slam shut behind my back. If fate didn't bring you here right after me, I would soon fall asleep beside the owners of this tomb.
Maybe such fate would have been for the best.
Varnhold. I don't know much about the place, but ice-cold winds of ill fate blow over it. If my sisters are still alive, we can tell you more together. Lips of mortals didn't utter this word for thousands of years. It would be for the best if it remained so. Don't worry about this shadow of the past. It dispersed forever the day the sky fell upon the earth. Thank you. I was afraid I'd never see her again. Let benevolent spirits guide you on your path. Let them help you, just like you helped me.
I'm there.
And we don't kill people simply because we can.
Oh, I don't like surprises. Who will prevail?
What the heck?
Does it
Where'd this guy come from?
I'm hungry. When we stop.
In due time.
My search was not in vain.
Yeah, we're finding so many good things. We're definitely overburdened. Yeah. Hopefully good sleep will get rid of it. Okay. Okay.